The Truth Machine, The Blockchain and the Future of Everything by Michael J. Casey and Paul Vigna. Oof, authors of the Age of Cryptocurrency. Yeah, and they talk about that a lot in the book. They wrote Age of Cryptocurrency, and then I think they really hit it on the head with this one. They really improved it. The Truth Machine, on blockchain books, I'd say like level 1, level 3. It's about a level 2. Maybe just like have some kind of idea of what blockchain is before you go into this. Um, but with that said, it does a very, very good job at focusing on triple entry counting, and looking at how the actual cryptography works, which is something that I think puts it at this mid-level book range, and makes it something really useful. If you've got a pretty good understanding and you want to like really get into what makes the blockchain work, what's this new technology, and I think it's a great breakdown of the technology and then use cases for sure, and it shows how it could change demographics. It focuses on the people it can affect, and the societies it can change, which is really cool. Looking at the basic principles of the technology and then how those principles can be applied to business applications and social network applications. So really applying it, and then triple entry accounting. I really liked the book because of how it actually, I never heard the whole triple entry accounting breakdown of blockchain before. And looking especially at like the truth aspect of it, I've never really seen blockchain tech broken into here's what actually makes the baseline process work. I mean, obviously, you can read, if you guys know the Bitcoin white paper, Satoshi Nakamoto, just like the guy who started Bitcoin, right? Or whatever, guy, group, whatever. This really takes that, maybe 8-10 page document, puts it in plain English. And I think it does it really well. It simplifies the concepts in cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies and brings them into a consumer space so that you can understand, what's really going on here. Especially looking at the history, they talk a lot about accounting. So looking at, here's how accounting used to be with single and then double entry accounting. And then they move into triple entry accounting with cryptographic hashes and cryptocurrency and blockchain technologies. And then they look at, okay, here's how we can apply that to these demographics and these people. Memorable scene from the book. They are talking about a lot of companies, and they focus on chip manufacturers specifically. With Intel especially, they talk about how they have this centralized role in the microchip processing and manufacture industry, which is pretty interesting. And then they talk about implementing supply side or back-end blockchain technologies into distribution mainframes. So they're tracking the actual movement of goods across the world and processing of said goods. So they look at using blockchain tech in that application to track global commerce and improve marketplace transparency. And I think that's a really big thing in this book, is using triple entry accounting blockchain technologies to improve transparency and honesty in accounting practices and global commerce, so that the industry gets open up to the individuals in it and the consumers taking part in it, so that all of a sudden, right, you've got these companies and they can really have an impact on their employees and the consumers by using public accounting. And the same thing, they talk about that application with politicians, making them more honest with their spending, which I think is a really great application for the technology, using triple entry accounting with cryptocurrencies and blockchain in specific, keeping the truth, right? Keeping everything honest in the marketplace, which is a really unique perspective that comes from this work, and I think it stands out. Some of the overarching messages alongside of that are using blockchain technologies to improve corporate governance, or so like when you have big corporations or big governments, they have huge operations. You can use the blockchain and triple entry accounting specifically with blockchain technologies to improve really efficiency, because everyone in the organization is looking at it, and you've got this new level of honesty that just wasn't there before, and it really hones in on the truth and honesty in accounting as a whole, which I think is a really unique perspective. Good book. Good book. I think the book is for anybody, first of all, in the public space, just looking to get a grasp on how this new blockchain technologies as a whole can make a difference in everyday lives and in corporations. So, really understanding, if I go to Blockchain Explorer and I can look at all these hashes on a network, what's that mean? And then what are the implications of being able to do that? What does it mean for me to be able to see exactly where this money is being spent or where these goods are being sent? Outside the consumer space, from just getting an understanding of the tech and then applications and understanding the future of it, I think there's a great business side to it too. So corporate management, or just overall working in a tech space, you can use it as a baseline understanding for how the technology could bring change in the industry, and looking at how to react to it, how to use it, and how to really take advantage of it if you do move towards triple entry cryptographic accounting. So very, very strong use case in that respect, and I think it shows with the intended audience. So really good book. I liked it. If you want to check it out, there's a link below. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.